You're going to need your umbrella today. Storms and more rain coming to Green Country. Storm Shield meteorologist Taft Price keeping an eye on the radar for us. And Taft, we've had so much rain this season. My goodness.
Yeah, we started off July the first 10 days or so, Libby, with a lot of rainfall, over 6 inches of rain. In the last 11 days here in Tulsa, we haven't experienced any rain at all, but the rains returned last night, and we've seen that rain continue this morning. Now, what are we expecting with this rain? Through the rest of the morning, the rain and storms that we're currently seeing across eastern Oklahoma will diminish. There will be a slight opportunity for some lingering showers and storms during the midday and early to mid-afternoon hours. As we move into the mid to late afternoon, we will see a few additional storms starting to redevelop, as we'll see hot weather and we'll see humid conditions out there as well. But it looks like the highest likelihood of seeing significant rainfall will occur later on this evening and especially overnight tonight after midnight, where we're going to see more rain and thunderstorms during the overnight. So it could be another night where you'll have some problems trying to sleep with all of the thunder and the lightning ongoing out there for tonight. Well, so far we've picked up about 1/4 of an inch officially here in the Tulsa area, at least at the Tulsa International Airport. Significantly higher amounts on the south side. That brings our monthly total up to 6.27 inches of rainfall for the year, approaching 36 inches, still running 12.32 inches above average so far for the year. So it has been a wet 2015 across our area. We're still seeing showers and a few thunderstorms still ongoing, but you notice a few more breaks in this rainfall starting to show up across parts of northeast Oklahoma. Heavier rainfall south of Tulsa from around Bristow extending down to Beggs, also in the Okmulgee area. Muskogee seeing some moderate rain, but even though we did see a few severe storms yesterday evening, none of this activity this morning is severe, and you notice it'll slowly wind down and it'll start to shrink, and the intensities will start to weaken as we move on through the morning. And then we'll see just some isolated activity later on this morning through the mid-afternoon hours before it ramps up again late afternoon, evening, and especially overnight. So again, generally the northern parts of the state seeing the heaviest of the rainfall. I-40 to the south haven't seen as much rainfall. With this boundary, as it moved through the area over the last 12 to 24 hours, it'll continue to work its way slowly to the south, and as it works its way to the south, you notice what happens to the rainfall here in eastern Oklahoma. It starts to dissipate, and we'll see mostly cloudy skies around for the rest of the morning hours, with a few isolated showers or storms still possible during the midday hours. But you notice the aerial coverage is going to be much more limited than what we're seeing out there right now. Then as we move into the afternoon, we'll start to warm the atmosphere up again. A few more showers and thunderstorms starting to pop back up across eastern Oklahoma. You notice out west, more rainfall occurring out in western Oklahoma. And as we move through the evening, especially overnight, that's when we're going to see a high likelihood of more rain and thunderstorms moving into eastern Oklahoma. So just keep the umbrella with you throughout the day today. You may not need it at all in some locations, but it looks like later on this evening, especially overnight, is when we're going to see the heaviest of the rain pushing back into Tulsa. And then this front to our south will lift to the north as we move on into Wednesday, and as it pushes north of us Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, it's going to shut off the rain, and we're going to see the heat return for Thursday on into the weekend. Marginal risk for severe weather for later on today, which means most activity should stay below severe limits, but we can't completely rule out a couple of severe storms like we saw yesterday afternoon. 74 degrees, calm winds right now, and you notice across the metro we're in the low to mid 70s, so it is a warm start, a little bit on the muggy side, but not as warm as what we saw over the last several mornings, and temperatures for the most part in the 70s here in Green Country, still as warm as 81 down in Pittsburg County around McAllister. And you notice much of the south central and southeast United States, it is warm. To the north, temperatures not so bad. You notice in the northern plains in the 50s and 60s. So for today, we'll see some morning showers and storms and a bit of a break during the midday. More storms later on this afternoon, evening, and overnight. And highs only in the mid 80s from southeast Kansas into northeast Oklahoma, almost 10 degrees below average. Tulsa down to I-40, mid to upper 80s, and from I-40 down to the south, upper 80s to lower 90s. Expect a little bit warmer for you folks in McAllister. We'll see temperatures dip into the low 70s tonight. Good chance of rain and storms. We'll see some lingering morning storms tomorrow, then sunshine returns and heating up nearing 100 degrees by the weekend.